Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsol and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return, arise out of the dewy grass. Night has worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while without turn away, the starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to see you. Nice to be here. I had to fix something there real quick on the computer. Always nice to be with you. Always nice to be here. Every day, spiritual entertainment. Every day. And good to see you. The demon is here. First to arrive in the morning for his spiritual entertainment. Glad to have you here, demon. Always nice to see our resident Satanist here in our community. That is the demon's new title, the resident Satanist. Aaron, good to see you. Good to have you here. You see, you have both spellings of Aaron there, just in case people get confused. Aaron and Aaron. Good to have you here. Now, tonight, late night, like 3 a.m., begins the worm blood moon, as some would call it. It begins at 3 a.m. tonight. The eclipse, the blood moon eclipse, takes place at 6 a.m. So right now, 24 hours from now, we will be experiencing this wonder. That's what it says on the news. I'm not accurate in terms of astrology. If you know better than I, please educate me. But tonight I'm going to be in my grove preparing for the blood moon. Tonight's show, if you want to join me, watching the sun go down, watching the first glimpse of the moon come out. We're going to have a good time tonight. So I'm looking forward to spending some time with you in the evening in my grove. Good morning, Oaken Hill Hermit. Good to have you here, our good friend, for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. If you are here joining us, go sacrifice the like button to the YouTube deities right up there. Appreciate that very much. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Yesterday, I returned to video games after being away for 3 years. I tried Veilguard, Dragon Age Veilguard. It reminds me of Dragon Age 2 a little bit, just a little bit. A lot of action and stuff in the gameplay. But so far, so good. I'm enjoying the story. I only had a few hours really to play. I don't have a lot of time during the week to engage in video games, but I really enjoy it. You don't like that game, Oaken Hill Hermit? Good morning, Ryan O'Neill. Good to see you here, good friend, Ryan O'Neill. You're not a fan, Oaken Hill Hermit. Good morning to you. Look at that beautiful sunrise emoji, all rising up. Before I came on here, since people like animal videos, I put up, thank you, my good friend, for buying a cup of coffee to me. Welcome to our community. Now you can join our Discord server. Should be a members only tab in the Discord information. Look forward to seeing you on our Discord server. Glad to have you here. Do I believe in God? Yeah, lots of them. Yeah, why not? Breakfast this morning for the demon is waffles, blueberries, scrambled eggs, bacon for wife and kids, and you're having black coffee. Yeah, the only coffee I enjoy black is espresso from Starbucks. That is the only black coffee that I enjoy. For some reason, when I make black coffee, it's terrible. It's always terrible. I'm a terrible coffee maker. Even with I use the French press, or I'll use the automatic. I mean, I'm a terrible coffee maker. Oh my! Now, the best iteration of Dragon Age, unfortunately, yeah. Well, yeah. They didn't even make any DLC for it. That's how bad it was, right? I don't know. I like the story. I don't really play for the game too much. I think that the mythology is really good. Um, you are in it already, Aaron? Okay. Thank you for being in it. Thank you for your support, ongoing support, Aaron. And there's lots of people on there. I don't know who's who. There's lots of people on Discord. We got just under 100 people, I believe. I don't know who's who on there. Paul Dixon, good to see you, our good friend Paul. I hope you are doing well. We are in our second day of March. Yes, well, yeah, new month, new you, right? A new way of living. And tonight we're welcoming in the worm blood moon, as it is called. We won't get one like that. There won't be a moon like tonight's moon until 2028, I believe. So we have enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy the energies while it lasts. Your membership's going to lapse this month, but I will be getting it again. No problem. No obligation to anyone, right? Thank you for your support. I appreciate people that can support me. I do this for a living, and every day there are people that choose to support the Bard here. But as I was saying before I got on, I had an older video of my rabbits. I was attacking them with a hand puppet, and they were biting the hand puppet. It was kind of cute, and so I put that. It's an older video, but I put it up in a YouTube short for people's spiritual entertainment. I'm impossible to find on the Discord. Yeah, you have the exact same name, right? Yeah. People have all kinds of the names are changing and stuff. I can't keep up with all of it. What can you do, right? Paul, you've got arthritis in your left arm and shoulder. It's annoying you, yeah. I know the feeling. I just took a gummy before I started the program, so I don't have anything to do this morning. To help me with my pain in my back. It's been really bothering me as well. Arthritis is a bitch, right? She always demands acknowledgement. What can you do? Hail, Kedwin. Good to see you, Bradley Red Bear. Did you change your name, Bradley Red Bear, from Bradley Bear to Bradley the Red Bear? You have a new name, and you got a red color in your little avatar image there. Is that what you have done there? Yeah. That's all we can do, right? Paul is work. It's a different account. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on here and liking and subscribing with your different accounts. I appreciate that very much. I thank you for all the commitment of my good friends here every day who enjoy the experience. You're starting to get arthritis in your hand. It sucks. Yeah, it's a terrible condition. Mine started in my 20s. It started, and I think the work I was doing was exaggerating it, exacerbating it, whatever the word is. Let's see. You go by Durs everywhere online? Yes. Except for your professional accounts at work. Yeah. Have you had any trouble as a practitioner of the Church of Satan with like employment and stuff? Do people at like the school that you work at, do they know that you're in the Church of Satan? Because I would imagine that would be something of a difficulty for people that are trying to employ you if they found out. I know that with my druid friends, most of them are pagan, and they know that I'm a YouTuber, and they want to be kept anonymous because some of them can lose their jobs because of being pagans. They want to keep everything secret. What is that symbol? Which one here? That is the triskelion of my Welsh ancestor, the triskelion of Cerridwen. This is her cauldron here. That is the pentangle. That's also a symbol of my ancestors, the Celts. This is the symbol on Sir Gawain shield. It has different values and purposes for people, but these are cultural symbols for me. These are, things that represent my ancestors. That's why I have them in the back. I don't do anything with them. There's no, I don't practice any rituals or anything. They're just cultural symbols for me. ELP, good to see you. Good to have our good friend ELP here. Oh, look at all the hearts of Paul. Cauldron with the triskelion, yeah. Everyone is well this morning, certainly. We are all doing well, getting high here early in the morning on Kedadwin's cauldron, letting the Awen flow in your life, feeling the tinge of inspiration in your experience. And you're eating waffles right now. Look at that. Transformation and inspiration. The cauldron always sings. Always sings. Are you willing to listen? Are you willing to be inspired? Are you willing to be entertained by the bard? Your ancestors, Jacobus, your ancestors were Celtic, but I follow a very ancient tradition. Guess what it is? Oh, my. By the name of Jacobs, I would say that you're Jewish. Is that what you are? I could. The name gives it away, right? Now, your ancestors were. Are you like a lot of Jewish people, like in Israel? They're like half European. Most of them. They're not. There's really no such thing as a full DNA representation of Jewish. You have the Anasazi Jews of Israel. Those are the only ones that really have the DNA that connects to the ancients of the land. A lot of people know I'm a Satanist, but they won't discriminate against you because you're also a combat veteran. I'm not a good look for the school. They start giving me trouble at that point. Yeah. I could imagine you being on like all the news channels, right? If they were to do that, right? Because the church of your Satan church there, they're really a nuisance in the public eye when when you go against the freedoms of people, right? They don't mess around with that shit. Let's see, you're currently being terrorized by a kitten. Oh my! Yeah, they got some sharp nails, right? I remember I had a cat that was a kitten, and I was cuddling it, and it put its claw right in my nose. I mean, imagine a fish hook getting caught in your nose. I mean, that was terrible and painful. They have such sharp little claws, little kittens, right? Colton Scotus is here. WTF for you in the morning. What does that mean? How am I supposed to respond to that? You're putting question marks up. How am I supposed to respond to that, sir? Are you able to speak English? I'm an English speaker. Do you not know how to articulate on the keyboard here for other people to understand? I'm not a mind reader. See, it also helps that you don't talk about it all the time because work is not the place to tread your beliefs. Well, you're a terrible fundamentalist Satanist. You should be going around trying to convert people to the devil and, leaving literature all over the school and everything. You follow a 2,000-year-old tradition, converting from pagan to Christian. And my family is Irish English, but I'm American. Okay. And how do you feel about your ancestors being forced into a religion? Christianity, it wasn't like it is today where you can, like in the United States, where it was optional. Look at the history of the Christian church, and it's, destroying other people's cultures and religion. For people that questioned the Christianity, what happened to them? They were tortured. A lot of my ancestors were burnt alive, right? How do you feel about that? Good morning, our Roman Catholic fundamentalist friend, Mordecai. Good to see you. You are ready for the wisdom bard. You're the best. Jesus bless you, and you're going to do a great job. See, thank you, our Roman Catholic fundamentalist friend, Mordecai, for stopping in today to say hello. It's always nice to hear from well-rounded fundamentalist Christians. Bless them. Yeah, he wants to fight everything at the moment. Yeah, you little rascal there. Got all that energy, right? The kitten caught me with a mitten. Yeah. Knight of Cypher is here. Good to see you, our good friend, Knight of Cypher. Always nice to see you here for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. Oh, look, Durs, you have a friend here. Hail to the Lord Satan. Are you from the Church of Satan, UNC? Like our friend here, the demon, as he is called. Good to see you. Hendroy, BB, good to see you. This is not a stoned aura. This is not a satanic symbol. This is cultural symbols of my Celtic ancestors. I think that's, a very terrible thing for you to say. You're trying to make my symbols look like dark magic or something. These are cultural symbols. I think that you're being a bigot by insulting my heritage, my culture, my people. These are just cultural symbols to me. I don't do anything. It's not my fault that people like to, mess around with them. These are my ancestral symbols. Why not is here? Good to see you. Why not? Good to have you here. Always nice to see you. Yeah. Everything is satanic to these people. You're taking a shit. The smell is terrible. Is that the devil in the bathroom? I mean, everything's the devil for the fundamentalists, right? It's like there's devils in everything. Your breakfast cereals. Lucky Charms. There's a devil. Oh, my goodness. Our children are being deceived by Lucky Charms. All of the magical satanic symbols in the marshmallows. Oh, even in the dry part of Lucky Charms is demonic, because that's another satanic symbol in there. All of our children are being deceived by the power of the devil through our breakfast cereals. Oh my, don't get me started on Rice Krispies. The 3 gay elves. Oh my goodness, they're deceiving our children. Oh man. And Tony the Tiger. What are they doing at Kellogg's? That's an orgy factory. That's what it is. They're teaching our children all. Tony the Tiger, they're trying to promote bestiality now with our cereals. Oh my goodness. Can you believe this? They're great. That's a sexual noise. These perverts trying to deceive our children. All of this Satan. And look what happens on Wheaties. You get a gentleman. What is his name? The famous transgendered lady. That was an athlete. They put him on the athlete on the Wheaties box, and then he becomes a woman. Oh my, what are they doing? The power of our cereals. All of our poor Christian children are being deceived and becoming gay and transgender every time they eat their cereals. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do now? My goodness. Let's see here. All right. Where are we at here? Do I have an app? See, again, Jakob, you are insulting. This is a triskelion. This is my Celtic heritage. You are being a bigot again. You're discriminating against me because of my Welsh ancestry and Irish and Scottish ancestry and my northern French ancestry. You are discriminating against my people and my heritage, the Celtic tradition. I think you're a bigot, sir. I think that it's unfortunate that you want to discriminate. You wouldn't do this to black people. You wouldn't go onto their Kwanzaa stream. Look at the candles. You black people are worshiping devils. You wouldn't do that, would you? Would you? But you'll come on here and insult me and my heritage, my ancestors. You have no problem doing that. You're a bigot, sir. Discrimination is so rampant here on YouTube. I should report you for discrimination. That's what I should do. Being on YouTube. That's what I should do to you. Um, your family thought Pepsi, D&D, Pokemon, Cabbage Patch Kids, Bert and Ernie were evil. Bert and Ernie are homosexuals. Look what they're doing. But you have Bert, right? His head is shaped like a penis, and Ernie is shaped like a vagina head. What kind of lessons is Sesame Street teaching our children? All of these dark things that we find out there. Oh, poor Christian children being deceived. Oh, my goodness. And Pepsi Cola. Oh, man, that will make you so gay. You drink Pepsis. Don't let your Christian children drink Pepsi Cola. It is a homosexual formula. Oh, my. You cannot believe it. We live in the end world. The rapture is coming. Be prepared. Oh my, everything you eat is turning your children away. And the hostess cupcakes. Devil's food cake. Can you believe this? Watch out, Christian children. They are coming for your children. Coming for them. Oh man, I hope some of you saw that. That was the gay choir about 15 years, 10, was it 5 or 6 years ago? They were on YouTube, very famous. That gay choir said, "We're coming for your children." One of my autistic sons, I'm trying to help him to, adapt to the world and things. He was scared of that. He thought, to me, I thought it was funny. But he took that, in his autism. He doesn't like gay people. One of my sons, and I'm trying to expose him to people of diversity, and trying to help him to learn that you don't have to be afraid. That was a joke. They're not coming for you. They're not trying to make you gay. So I got to deal with that because I have another child who is gay, and then I got a child who doesn't like gays. So I got to deal with that frustration sometimes. And queer at the top of that. She says she's a queer now. She's going through all of these transformations in her life. So I got to deal with battles in my own home about diversity sometimes. And that's my fault too, because I used to be a Christian and I hate gay people. When I left Christianity, I'm like, I'm going to be gay now to make up for all of my homophobia. I'm like, I got my Grindr account and everything. I'm going to do lots of homosexuality to make up for all of my discrimination against gay folks. And then even transgender people, I tape back my penis every now and then just to feel solidarity for all of the discrimination that I've done in my past as a Christian. Let's see. Lucky Charms are cursed. Yes, look what they're doing to our children. All that sugar is making them into doing devil worship. Yes. Oh, my. Yeah, Bruce to Caitlin to Jenna. Yeah, that happened because of Wheaties. Once you go on the Wheatie box, it's like you've just sold your soul to Satan. You're going to be going through a transition now at sometimes in your life. Yeah, look what happened to Dennis Rodman. Oh my goodness. Cursed or not, they're good. You like Lucky Charms. Now, when I buy cereal like that, my children just eat all the damn marshmallows out of it. And so when they're going to pour it in the bowl, like, what the hell is this shit? You're eating a bunch of regular Lucky Charms, and it's got hands all over it. You got kids, picking their noses and shit, and then they're going in the cereal boxes, and now you're eating all kinds of bacteria. After your children have pillaged the cereal boxes. I mean, it's quite something. Norley Zaug, you are a pagan? Yeah. I don't, pagans are my friends. I don't consider myself pagan. I don't do any rituals. I'm more agnostic than anything. Now, Ceridwen would be my only deity. So that would make me monotheist, I guess. Pagans have too many deities for me. But pagans are my friends, yeah. At this point, your symbols are a cup of coffee and a cigarette. Oh, my. Oh my, Sir Flame Drop, the jeweler is here. Good to have you here. These Christians have assigned lots of power to their Satan. I know. You think about that. They gave him a whole day, like Halloween, right? They'll say that's the devil's day. When does the devil get his own day? Because you gave it to him. I mean, how stupid can you be, right? You gave the devil his own day, Halloween, right? And you give devil's food. You give the devil his own cake. You give it the devil has his own vacuum cleaners. You know the dirt devils. I mean, you giving the devil all of these things. Christian fundamentalists. Look, never vacuum your house with a dirt devil vacuum cleaner. You invite Satan right in. You clean your floors and then you bring in the sulfur of eternal damnation when you're using a dirt devil vacuum cleaner. Let's see here. Oh, huge Rod. Good to see you. How are you this lovely morning? It's 25 degrees where you are. It's 60 degrees outside where I am. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be 80 degrees today. So tonight I'm going to go out to my grove to do a stream out there, welcoming in the new the worm moon, as it is called. Looking forward to that. The official lunar reality when it's going to be at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So 24 hours, 23 hours from now, we're going to have that here in the southern hemisphere. Well, not southern, the middle hemisphere. I'm not in the southern hemisphere. I'm in the northern hemisphere, but I'm close to the equator. Played X, good to see you. Jesus hates Pepsi. Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, he drinks Diet Coke now. And also Bush, what is it? Was it Bush? What was the commercial with the transgendered lady that everyone started hating the beer? Was it Bush or something? Bush Light or something? I can't remember what it was. American beers are nasty anyways. I always protest them. Let's see. They make him sound stronger than their God. Yeah, they're like in terror all the time. Every time something negative happens, he defeats the other God. It's the devil's fault. The devil did it. Yeah. He said they're always defeating the other God. Smeagol is here. Let's see. Let me fix my comments here. I want live chat messages visible. There we go. All right. Where am I at here? Yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. If you're here, you're enjoying it, go up and give that a touch, that thumb on your phone. That helps bring more people in conversation. So I'll keep talking about whatever. I am good at talking, but I want to talk to you. I want to respond to your comments. That's what I enjoy doing. So like and subscribe. Let's see here. Kids get a lot of their bigotry from the manosphere movement. It's really bad. Yeah, it is. This man movement that's going on, that who leads it, right? You have these different heroes on YouTube, like Jordan Peterson, right? And there's a few others that are into this this straight man religion that's being created, right? This idea of the manliness, right? Let's see here. Good morning, Inquisitor Bacon is here. Good to see you. It sounds like your kids know how to eat. The marshmallows are the best. Yeah. One time, I don't know if some of you remember this, but Lucky Charms released a marshmallow-only cereals. Those were the best ones. No one cares about that other shit in there. Why do you mix it with the dry part? Just have marshmallows. I mean, it's all sugar anyways. You're not fooling anyone with your dry cereal that's in there. Is that with the vitamin in it? I don't. I mean, just make it all marshmallows. That's all the kids care about in the cereals, right? All right, well, let's see here. A lot of about, it's about 25 where you are as well, Inquisitor Bacon. You're supposed to get more snow this afternoon. Damn. I'm going to be dancing in the moonlight and you're going to be in your parka. Look at that. Oh, my. Gemini Coffin. Oh, my. About 8 degrees here in Maine. That's an interesting name, Gemini Coffin. Are you putting to death some type of astrology there? You're not a fan of Gemini, or you're a Gemini that lives in a coffin? You think it was Bud Light? Okay, yeah, that was another terrible beer. Terrible beer. 30 degrees where you are. Going to be 50 today. Look at that. It's warming up out there. Mudwater Light. Yeah, it's a terrible beer. These American beers are terrible. The best beer ever made in America was St. Ides. It was because of the commercial, right? You had Ice Cube on there and others. Let's see here. Halloween is your favorite holiday. You love the haunted houses, and our family makes what they're called headless horseman head pies, which are really regular pumpkin pies that have cranberry sauce mixed in. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, Halloween is my favorite holiday, especially now as a heathen, right? Because that's like the new year. That's being that you celebrate, and those that celebrate the wheel of the year, right? Duty, nice to see you. What are your thoughts on war? I think it's terrible that wars must be fought, right? I think it's terrible that wars must be fought. Yeah, I mean, I don't get into the politics. I know that there's justifications and anyone can come up with, right? But look at all the people who are dying. Is it for this politics, right? Look at all the people who die in the name of politics. That's what you see with these wars. These people running our countries are assholes. They don't care about their people. They don't care about their neighbors. I mean, it's terrible. And then you have these good people that are, they sign up to protect and serve, right? Being used as pawns for politics. I mean, it really is, for a lot of people who realize that in military, it's really disheartening because they are there to protect and to serve. They are there for the purposes of defeating evil, right? Not for playing political bullshit games. I think it's terrible that we have to. But I don't get into politics. I don't. But it's scary as well. It is scary because we're on the verge of World War III, right? That's the reality. Now, in my personal view, why wars sometimes start is to get the attention that off of what's going on in one's country or backyard onto another reality. There's a lot of evil going around in the world, and people don't want people to focus on them. So they'll go around starting wars and shit. Now, that's the way politicians operate. And it's quite unfortunate. I believe, I can't prove this, but I believe there are powers in this world that, that are controlling us. And how they are doing that is through our politics and religion. That is what I believe. I can't prove that. The idea of the archon, that there are energies, principalities, powers that are operating, whether through a human agent or a spiritual entity, that they are trying to always get us to hate one another in some way, because in doing that, they are empowered. They live off of our fear. They live off of our shame. They live off of our negative energy. That's how I see it, just like the Matrix movie. But I can't prove that. It is. I see it. I see patterns that are evidence for me to see that there are dark powers at work, and they use our religion and our politics to help us to hate one another. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, good to have you here. Just wait, the crops will be different. I didn't like that. You have to tell them that. What crops are we talking about here? Hulk Hogan, eat your vitamins. Crap. Oh, Hulk Hogan, he was a wonderful entertainer, right? I remember watching him as a young man doing the wrestling, the 80s wrestling, every Saturday morning. That's all we had. A lot of us children of the 80s. We didn't have all the television programs you have today. Anytime you want. You love Lucky Charms. Your favorite is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Straight Sugar Cane. Yeah, there you go. 5 free memberships to you. Thank you for giving those out, my friend. And now you have access to our Discord community. You should see a members only tab. Now, if you are a member, participate in the conversation. Have a conversation with us, right? You get all kinds of emojis, you get special perks and everything. If you are a Christian fundamentalist, though, and you join our server, the moderators will they'll warn you once and then they'll kick you out because we don't play that. I hate kicking people out. We had to kick. I've only kicked like maybe 3 people out, 3 or 4 people out since we've started the Discord server, and it's because they don't want to play right with other humans. Right? I had to kick someone out yesterday, and that was upsetting. That you have to do this to people. And we have a community. There's rules, that allow for people to have good conversations. And if you don't want to follow those rules, you want to be a dick, we're going to kick you out. And I don't like doing that. Let's see. You love Lucky. Let's see here. You're a Gemini and your last name is Coffin. Okay. Now that makes sense to me. So you are my neighbor. I'm a Cancer. Good to have you here. Yobo, no, that's snow isn't supposed to amount too much. I'm still probably stay inside here watching NSA2 with your missus right now. Season 4, Act 2. What is NOS? I don't know what that is. I just finished yesterday. Me and my wife, we this weekend we binged watched the Fallout series. That was a lot of fun. The Fallout series is really good. I just felt like I wanted to go play the game afterwards. It was well done. I hope they make more. I hope they make more with it. I mean, they reached some kind of a conclusion in it where they could just walk away. But it's really well done. I really enjoy it. All the characters are right. Let's see here. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is awesome too. You don't have a favorite, just ones you dislike. Is Cookie Crisp are horrible. They are. I never got it. I didn't like cookie because they're too crunchy. They were too crunchy. There's not a lot of joy in that. Autumn is the best. You really like winter, but you also enjoy chasing severe storms. You like chasing after over there in your land of the tornadoes, right? You like running after them, like being a storm chaser. That's quite scary. People that it's enjoyable watching it, right? The storm chasers, right? Down here in Florida, if you chase a hurricane, you probably die. you don't win, right? You have to like tie yourself up to like a ladder down in the sewer system. Tie like a rope around yourself. You can be like a kite for a little while. Maybe that way you'd be able to survive. Yeah, the hurricanes down here, they are terrifying me. I've lost a roof because of a hurricane. Trees. I mean, it flips cars over. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy shit down here. And I live in the middle of Florida, and this shit happens because the offshoots of the tornado is the tornadoes, or the hurricanes are tornadoes. Lots of them. But they must be though. Yeah. We are their toys. Yeah. Agreed. Where am I at here? Trying to catch up to your comments here. Uh, they won't have a choice. Nope, it's coming. Wait, nasty looking shit. Trees instead of watermelons? What does that mean? I don't understand that. Are we losing our trees or something where we can only grow stuff in the ground? Is that what that means? I don't understand where you're going with that. You're not going to lie. I have heard that F-35 got its first air-to-air kill over Ukraine than Iran. At least over Ukraine, it's trying to stop Russia from conquering them. Yeah. Yeah, that's all kinds of politics mixed up in that too, right? It's really sad. I know you see it. I hear it in your voice and words. We agree. We agree. The big six for you, Duty. Irish Fairy Tarot is here. What is the card of the day? Good to have you here. Irish Fairy Tarot. Nice to see you. Welcome. Welcome. We have lots of tarot readers. I read runes. Tarot is, there's a lot there. And I am a rune person. Let's see. Much happier to eat gator tails. Gator tails? I don't know about that. All right. You're that one guy. Let's see here. Let me see. This person here is what he's doing. He's the rad trad Catholic fundamentalist. He comes on here and calls me names and stuff, like typical fundamentalists do. They have no sense of the love of Christ within them. They're just complete dicks and assholes. And he is trying to, he's coming from my gator video where I have a little puppy that's in my grove in my spring. He's just being a dickhead. And David Lynch movies explain this. The idea of the archon. David Lynch saw this as well. I think many people do it in many different experiences and religions. They have a different way of talking about it, right? And the way to defeat them is, I think, doing the opposite of what they want. By turning the other cheek, for instance. Doing what they don't, learning to love your enemy. I think these are powerful teachings to defeat them. These powers. Once they lose that connection, when you sever that connection to the energy that they steal from you, they go away. They are no more. And I've learned that in dealing with people who have had entities in their life. Once you learn to sever that connection, they go away. They cannot feed off of you anymore when you're not giving them what they want. Let's see. You have to go. All right. Take care, Demon. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see here. Kevin, Nelson, Franklin, Hammers. Nice to see all of you people. Smeagoled. Good to have you here for welcome to our community. I am a legend. You are the last lucky ones, the 80s kids. Yeah, we had a good time in the 80s, right? Really good memories. The culture was wonderful during that time. There's lots of, that is the era of nostalgia, right? We had all Dungeons and Dragons, He-Man, Transformers, everything, Star Wars. Those were the best years of my life. And I'm, every day is good, but the memories were unique. Oh, our Norse pagan friend is here. Good to see you. It is interesting why peace is never an option, why everyone is the enemy. Yeah, right? And you want a free membership? Hang out. You can also support me if you wish. All it costs is a cup of coffee, small, medium, or large. I do this for a living. I do it every day. There's always content. I'm always releasing YouTube shorts every day. A few times a month, I make videos on druidry, earth-based spirituality. I'm always making things on here. There's always stuff. And I plan on being here another 25 years. So there's always going to be content for you here. Libra with Gemini, Moon, Scorpio, rising here. That's your astrology here. Yeah, we had an interesting discussion on astrology the other day. We learned about sidereal and the tropical, the differences, and how tropical was birthed out of sidereal astrology. I don't know if people know that. How it diverged was, it kept the original energy readings that were 2,000 years ago, but it shifted to be more seasonal energies rather than actual stars. The stars are symbolic interpretations for the seasonal energies because you begin with the vernal equinox each year. So the tropical astrology is more a seasonal astrological energy reading. It has nothing to do with stars at all. I don't know if the stars are just symbolic for interpreting the energies of the season. Sidereal astrology, which is the astrology you find in Hinduism and most people of the East, that is more based on the movement of the planets. That is based on the astrological energies of the stars. So tropical astrology uses the symbols of the stars, but has nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with the stars. It just uses the symbols to interpret the seasonal energies. So you have two different types of astrology, right? Which is quite fascinating. And they can complement, you could certainly argue against the latter, right? But you can also see it as complementary, as one is seasonal, the other is actual star energy. Seasonal versus star energy, right? And then you have to go back, right? When you are taking these forms of astrology, what source are you using to interpret the energies, right? It is all personal intuition. That's what it comes down to. There is no playbook unless you want to go back, use the ancient Babylonian astrological. I mean, every culture has their own astrology. Who determines its accuracy? Who is in charge of it? This was given by gods. This was given by angels, people who are channeling, whatever. It all comes down to personal intuition and whatever symbols you're using to give an interpretation of an energy for a person to participate in. It really is nothing to fight about because it's really personal, right? When you're reading somebody's energies through astrology, it's not going to be the same for every Cancer, or every Sagittarius. It's not going to be the same. There's a general energy that is present in the cosmos that is interpreted on various levels. And then there's a more personal one. When you do someone's personal astrology or tarot, when you're not generalizing, there's a different type of uniqueness in that energy, right? For people that practice these things. Let's see here. NOS 482 is a show. That's the name written, license plate. Nosferatu. Oh, I see. Yeah, I saw that the movie Nosferatu. That was strange. That was strange. I thought it wasn't really a happy ending, right? It was a tragedy. I don't know if you saw the modern Nosferatu. It was a tragedy. Fallout was such a game. You enjoyed it? Irish fairy tarot. Yeah, very enjoyable. Good morning. The servant of Anubis is here, Vixen. Good to have you here for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. And our good friend Chemistry, our good friend from Scotland, is here. Good to see you. Where am I at here? Trying to catch up here. Oh, not too far behind here. I tried to say hello to everyone here. You came late. What religion is this? Shane Henry. There's no religion here, sir. I am an entertainer. Spiritual entertainment is what you have found here. Nothing more, nothing less. Not promoting any religion except really druidry. I do promote druidry, but it's all optional. There's no, you're going to hell unless you start hugging your trees. The trees will make you pay for all eternity. They will go back to their realm, and then you'll lose all of your toilet paper. What are you going to wipe with then? Right? You have to get one of those new Japanese toilets, the ones that spray your anus. That's what you're going to have to do when the trees are all gone. No more toilet paper. And the high priestess of the orchard is here. Aes Sedai. Gwendolyn. Good to have you here. Nothing like a good old hurricane party. It's best time when you were a kid. Yeah, you party until the power goes off. And then it's like, okay, well, we prepared for the end of the world. Doobie's weather. Dub do sweater. Dub do as sweater. Jesus, Kedwin loves you. Yeah. All right. Oh, home Flanders. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Oh, let's see here. All these wonderful people here for their spiritual entertainment in the morning. And remember, tonight, I'll be here right now until 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will return to you tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to In My Grove, to watch the sun go down and to welcome the full moon. The full moon has its peak at 4:36 a.m. is the eclipse. The worm moon, the blood moon, 6 a.m. That's tomorrow, 23 hours from now. You will be able to experience that. And we're going to welcome the moon tonight. I'm going to stay out a little later when it gets really dark. I'm taking a risk for you. But I'll try not to be around any alligators or bears or cougars or wild boar. I've been out there probably about an hour and a half into the darkness, or I've gone early in the morning. It's quite scary. There's a different energy. If you're in a forest or a swamp or a jungle or whatever, in the middle of the night, there's a different energy there. And you are afraid. You are afraid being in it. It is the experience of death. It is a frightening experience to be able to sit, because at any moment you could be killed or have a dark power come on you and try to defeat you, right? I've going into this darkness of the forest. It makes you really afraid of the unknown. It's not like you have parameters of protection. You are just there by yourself. What you're going to rely on, right? I have weapons that I use, but the spiritual end of that. Last time I used magic mushrooms, the synthetic kind. I experienced that darkness that I felt when I go out to my grove and stay late. I felt that at the beginning. I felt like I was dying. It was scary. I don't like synthetic mushrooms, but it felt like I was dying. All that chemicals, the death was necessary to bring me to this other place where I could see myself outside of myself. I had to die to get there. It was terrible. I don't like feeling it, but it's something you have to prepare yourself for. Sitting in that darkness, getting ready for death. One day we're all going to be in that darkness. And I think that is a healthy way to prepare, exposure. I've been exposed to it quite a bit in my life. And it's always terrifying. It is always terrifying. But you learn to cope with it. And how I cope with it, when I'm in a darkness, when I'm in a place where I have no control of the circumstances, anything could happen, is I know that I'm not alone. I know that I'm loved. I know that there is a deity that is with me, the All-Father, and I am never forsaken. There's only one Father. It doesn't matter what religion you are in. There's only one Father, and there's one lady. And we are always loved. We are never alone. We are never abandoned. And in that darkness, you can find confidence. Now, the deity is not going to take you out of the darkness. You are going to experience it, but they will be by your side, feeling what you feel, suffering what you suffer, helping you to come out the other side. Now, some darkness is welcomed, some darkness you are forced into, but you are never alone, and there will be light. The sun always rises. It always rises. No matter how long your dark night is, the sun will always rise for you. That you can have hope with. Let's see here. Math Black is here. Good to see you. Let's see. Where are we at here? Lord Pipitos, you are blessed today by my holy presence. Your Lord Pepi has arrived. Yes, dear disciples. Yes, great Lord and Savior, Lord and Pepi, please lead us into the rapture. We are ready to go. We want to be saved from the world of darkness. Let's see here. We don't follow false laws. How goes your game of Gwenin? That's not Gwenin's. That's Gwendolyn, not Gwenin. It is Gwendolyn. It is a lady. It is a lady, Gwendolyn. So true. Don't feed them. Yeah. Kowaka is here. Poor Kowaka. I am the devil. Look at that. He's calling me names. He's calling me weak ass and a devil. What a good Christian you are, sir. You always bring so much entertainment to people who want to look at your religion. Like, look at this asshole on here. Oh, my. I'm glad I'm not part of that religion. Good job. It's turning to wake most up, like the Guess Who, and said Mother Nature is taking over, basically difficult to convert to astral messages. You've seen and felt here. Apologize for that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell you just said. Robot Wolf, good to see you. Whining wit, poor effing infantry. Welcome back, Kowaka. Yeah, what a bitch. Let's see here. Sorry, my bearded high mage. I was cosplaying a bit. Oh, that is okay. We'll worship you anyways. Gather around the cauldron, friends, if you are here. Give me a double tap right there. Like and subscribe. You see that right up there? That's a thumb. You go and give it a touch if it's on your phone. I do this for a living, and that helps support what I do. I appreciate if you can do that. Let's see here. Everyone is a threat to those who want everything for themselves. Certainly. Yeah, great people. You had a true Siberian knights at your service. They are the most blessed of generosity. Look at that. Siberian knights. Oh, where are we at here? You're traveling in the realms? Willow and Phil, our soup and cabbage friend. Good to see you. You are smiggled and smuggled like the smuggled? Oh my, what's going on here with that? What kind of perverse behavior you're doing here? My wife and I want to see the movie, and yeah, the show has been interesting. Certain people can manifest abilities through their dreams. Zachary Quinto plays one of them. Oh, so this is like a TV series that you find quite interesting, yeah. Anthony, you are from the Isle of Man. You are Celt, pagan, Wiccan, was founded there. Look at that. Look at you. And what are you? What are you a Wiccan, sir? Do you enjoy the practice of the religion of Wicca? Uh, there, let's see here. You want people to spray your anus? Oh my goodness. Sorry to hear that. When you rest, thank you, Lord. That's your pup's nickname. He was okay. Oh, that was your pup's name. That is what you have there. Humans resort to primitive means to gain an empty earth where peace grows. They see their only knows. With their deity arrives, they will give them being evil and call it their own god. Yeah. Like I was thinking of fundamentalism when I was the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout, right? Those people are, they don't like anyone except certain types of humans, right? I thought, like, look at that. And they appeal to a god in a book, the Brotherhood of Steel, right? Your cat is currently laying on your chest, Nick. Oh, how precious. Let's see. Florida man. Oh, man, look at all these people being banned on here. Be afraid of a force tonight is probably baked into our genes. Yeah. Yeah. And I noticed, I'm like, when I took when I felt like I was dying, there's been several times, like I suffer from a neurological condition, sleep paralysis. And when I get it, I mean, I could certainly be making all this shit up because it is a neurological condition. But those entities, I feel their presence. I feel like I'm dying during this sleep paralysis. It doesn't last long, but I've noticed that when I took the mushrooms, I felt the same way. And when I'm out at my grove late at night in the darkness, these feelings of death, they are terrifying. Being in that experience is because there's no control. Something's happening to you that you are terrified about, this experience of death. And being conditioned to that, being conditioned to call out for protection, for help, we do that, right? We want to have comfort. And something happens, right, in that moment where you are terrified. But out of that terror, I've noticed that having this sleep paralysis experience, it's been quite terrifying, but it's made me stronger. Going into that darkness, going into that experience where that your doom is right around the corner, right? By some entity, or you will die. Maybe I'm not breathing and I'm frozen in this sleep paralysis. I hate it. I'm always terrified when it happens, but I know that I'm not alone in it. It has strengthened me where I could say that I'm not afraid of the dark because I know that I'm not alone. I still certainly feel the terror, but out of that terror is courage, being conditioned to this experience. I mean, I hate it every time, but out of it, there comes strength. Um, Learning to dance with the darkness. You've been in love with the idea of dying, haven't been afraid of it for decades. I know myself and sense myself in everything you call zero. Interesting. Interesting. And that's why you wear sweatpants? You are not afraid of the dark anymore. Oh my goodness, here. What's my opinions on embodiment? You asked me that before. I don't think I ever got, or I was too high to get at the other. And what do you mean by embodiment? What is this embodiment? Like you represent virtues, you embody virtues in your life, or are you talking about possession of an entity coming into your body? I have to know the context for that, right? Now, I'm assuming that you're talking about being able to be an entity that embodies a spirit that embodies you. You are this reality. Is this is your car, or entities in our world embodying our humanity through their power that they have over us, like the archons. I don't know the context of that. Nighttime safer, you can hide easier. Plus, you learn to go off your senses more than your eyes in the woods at night. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. That's why you only wear dresses, no jeans. Oh, man. Where am I at here? Trying to catch up to you. Noah, Jesus is your Lord. Keredwin is my goddess. She is my lady. Keredwin. Keredwin for me, Jesus for you. Yeah, that's fine, right? Welcome back, Fundamentalist Noah. Yobard, yeah, sadly we found out it only got 2 seasons and was canceled. But was a way to get the books and to see how it ends. Oh, you got the books. So you're doing it the hard work of getting to the end of the season. Yeah. They say the book is always better, right? Eat less and poop more. Is that is your word to the world today? Eat less, poop more. Now you have to take laxatives for that, right? Let's see. Ketamine. You like ketamine? That's fun too, as well, Smeagol. Where are we at here? Trying to catch up. Will you bring food for the animals in your grove? I have an altar in the mountains where I bring seeds for your birds and feed the deer and berries. Yeah, you think it's spiritual? Yeah, I have some. It's nuts and raisins, dried, organic, no sugars or anything that I have to share with the animal friends yet. But I don't do it as offering. I do it out of courtesy because I love the animals in my grove. It depends on how you want to define offerings, right? Offerings is usually you're doing this to appease or to get something, rather than just respect it. I don't feel necessary to give offerings to something I'm in communion with, like the spirit of my grove is a part of me. There's a mutual benefit from the exchange of love, rather than doing all kinds of rituals and stuff. I don't have an altar. I do have a stone circle. It helps me to and using theurgy, transforming the environment, making it a ritual space, helps me to enter into a different mindset that I believe is beneficial for myself. But I don't have an altar. Now, I'm not against these ideas. I'm certainly not. But I don't feel like I have. I don't feel like it is required of me to give an offering. I don't feel like it. Like it doesn't. It's nice if I do, but I don't have to. I am the offering. I am the altar. I am the ritual. That is all that's needed is me. That is all that my heart is the true gift to whatever is in my grove. You don't like feeding the animals in your grove? I don't want to become dependent on you. Yeah. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Scrolling through here. You held the hand of a close friend, and she was drawing her last breath. Death holds no fear for you. That's beautiful that you got that people can achieve that. I am afraid still. I feel the fear. Now, do I have courage in that? Certainly, but it's terrifying when you experience. I don't. I think that when you're able to look at it and say, "Okay, yeah, I'm going to die," that you have been, in a place of beyond your instincts, beyond your natural desire to live, to be able to say that. And if you are at that place, you are great. You are a powerful spiritual master. When you can look at it as not as a thing that you have to survive, but as something that you find welcoming, you can embrace it. I am not there. I am afraid. I'm afraid of the darkness when I sit in it. But the fear does not control my decisions. The fear does not make me despair. I have hope in the experience of death. I mean, I've been it's not it's terrible. Every time it happens, it's terrible. And what can you do but hope? That I do have. That I do have. But if for people that can say I'm not afraid, then you've overcome your humanity, and you are a spiritual master. I am not there yet. I want to run away from it. I don't like it. See here, why do animals flock to spiritual hermits, whether they are Christian monks, Hindus, Canonos, the Celtic god of the forest, pictured with animals surrounding him? Because the animals, those are the connection to animals represents that connection to the divine, right? You are the natural. You have all these great heroic people that you find immersed in the wild, right? Because that's where the divine is. You see this universal in all religions, right? Like Saint Francis, for instance, he understood that the moon was the sun was his brother. He could talk to the animals, right? There are people like that. Yeah. And even in that, he was quite a distorted individual. He saw his body as something to be punished. I mean, you can still have bad teachings and be these heroic people. Animals are drawn to the light of the gentle spirit. Yeah. Now we're going to look for them at the next library. Next time you go. You're terrified of dying. What's going to bake bread for my wife? Yeah, look at that. Yeah. You train your body to fall in able to breathe, paralyzed, no chemicals, no neuro, sleep paralysis. You were able to achieve a state of sleep paralysis through meditation. Well, as a representative of the sleep paralysis community, I think that is unhealthy. Nobody likes sleep paralysis. I have not met anyone trying to do it. I think that is something that is not good for many people. Like it's very common. Now I do it with my eyes closed. I don't open them up and I'm paralyzed. I mean, I could only imagine the shit you would see. My eyes are closed, and it's terrifying. It's a terrifying experience. It's very brief for me. I've never been in it more than probably, I'd say 30 seconds. That's it. Because I fight to get out of it. I fight to get out of the state. Let's see here. You would die for cocoa. You're cuckoo for Cocoa Pups. First Atlas is here. Good to see you. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Oh my, where am I at here? In the chat. Scrolling through. Trying to catch up here. You would die for Cocoa Puffs. Let's see. Habitual 3 is here. Good to see you, our good friend. The Habitual 3. Now, if you're enjoying this, touch it, the thumb up there. So if you're on the phone, it is right there saying, touch me, like and subscribe. There's always content here. Always. Every day I am on here doing my morning live show. Always content. There's always videos I am putting up. Before I got on, I posted a video of me playing with my rabbit, trying to eat him up with my, I had a gator puppet on my hand. I was trying to eat him up with it, and he was attacking it. It was cute. Do I have gas? No, if you hear the grumbling, that's my stomach. I'm just hungry. I usually don't eat breakfast, so I get a grumbly tummy. Let's see. If it was gas, you'd hear loud explosions. He and your previous boy, Puppy, yes, that was his name, are your heart and soul. How beautiful. Your kitty and you have been together for 18 years. Oh my, how sweet. How sweet. Yeah, I love animals. I love animals. Someone's having a stroke on here? Oh man, that's too bad. So you like the flesh? Yeah, I like flesh. Oh, don't you? What are you into? Plastics? I don't understand. You like flesh? Yeah. I like my sexual partners with flesh. Yeah. You're into plastic? You like, you have blow up dolls and things? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I'm pro flesh. Nothing artificial for me. But you enjoy your plastic. I mean, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. Yeah, you were the one who made that song in the 90s, right? I'm in love with my rubber doll. You remember that song from the 90s that was popular? I'm in love with my rubber doll. Yeah, that's this person here. He was the musician for it. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. It's got the brains and all. Inverted Banana, good to see you. Good to have you. Yeah, if you haven't heard the song, go check it out on YouTube. I'm sure that it's in the archives of YouTube. I'm in love with my rubber doll. Don't watch the Gua version. That's a little bit different. Joshua with many wives is here. One wife for every day of the week. If you need marital advice, there you go. Let's see. What is my favorite X-Rose pod resistance? Oh, this is it. Oh, this is your favorite. Wonderful. Thank you for making it your favorite. Appreciate you being here. You think offerings of peace and benefit is what I meant to help as spiritual beings to benefit from both nature and help them feel at ease and comfort. The gesture is the offering, I guess. That's good. That makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. Yeah, I like that. Where am I at here? Scrolling through. Mind be open and shit. Is that what it is? Oh. My mind is open. If you love rubber dolls, I'm not the person to take that from you. I don't judge people here. I'm not a Christian. If you love making love to plastic, that's your life. I'm not going to take that away from you. There's a lot of people into the artificial. I'm pro natural. I admit it. I prefer, like, when I'm going to an orgy, that it be all real people. For you, it's just you have several blown up animals and things in your house. That's your kind of orgy. I'm not into that kind of stuff, but I'm not here to judge you. If you like the artificial, that's your choice in life. Yeah, just like and subscribe. That's all I ask from you. You go up and give it a touch, and you do you, sir. Children are drawn to the light. That's right. The animals and children, right? The same. You like to think of them as spirits, not ghosts, but land being as or something. Yeah. I see the land as living. The land has memory. You have night terrors. You'd imagine it's related to sleep paralysis in some way. Yeah. Sleep paralysis. As you, at some point when you're going out of the sleep dimension of your experience, it doesn't allow you to go all the way. You're like stuck. And so you begin to hallucinate. There's like a twilight before you come into to full between the subconscious and the conscious. And you don't think properly. You're not in a conscious state where you're able to dismiss fantasy, or you don't know what's going on. You are, yeah, that's what it's like. You have no control. You don't know if you're breathing still. You don't know what's going on. It's a really, and you can hallucinate in it. And for me, I believe that there's a spiritual component to it as well. So you have these entities putting on a show for you, trying to terrorize you. They can't. If you look in this, if you people that experience sleep paralysis, nothing happens to you physically. It's all in your head. Um, you're having coffee and watching the sun move over the melting snow. Wonderful. She, good to see you. Is this a pedophile group? No, you've come to the wrong group, and we don't allow those kind of people here. Goodbye. Um, sad, 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 sad. Now, I thought he was just into rubber dolls. I didn't know that he was looking for other type of perversions. That's sad. All right, where are we at here? You should get a night vision camera or goggles to go out there. Yeah. Fasting is life for you. You are pro fur. Yeah, we love our animals here, right? We put a trail camera in your grove. You should do the same. It's legal there. No, that would be fun to do. Yeah, that would be fun to do. To see the animals. That I might do that. That might be a good idea. A future investment for the program here. Grove Cam. 24/7. Polyprobe Lani. Let's see. I know your grove is on state land and all. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think I could get away with it. I mean, I plant trees and shit out there. Nobody says anything. I had night tears once. I was living in your travel van. Something was trying to get in. Yeah, those are terrible, right? And I think that I believe, I know that I can't prove it, that there are entities that mess with your sleep state, right? Make you afraid. It just seems unnatural, some of these nightmares that we have, right? Thank you, Sheik. I appreciate you. Oh, shoot, I got to go wake up my boys for school. I will bring the tortoise to you. Got to go do that real quick. Time to wake up all the boys, and the daughter as well. She needs to get up. No more sleeping in. Children, it is time to wake up. All right, coming back. fans want to see you, tortoise. The fans want to see you. It is the tortoise time. There she is. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Look at how elegant she looks. Look at those beautiful eyes. Oh, my. She's just looking at this. You see that? Are you looking at your reflection? Look at you. You're looking at your reflection right there. Oh, look at that. Ooh, yes, good. All right, tell your friends goodbye. Goodbye from the tortoise. The tortoise time has come to a conclusion here. Such an elegant creature. All right. My tortoise. Some silly creature. All right, coming back to you. I have put my tortoise back in her cage. Now I am returning to your experience of spiritual entertainment 7 days a week, 40 hours. Every week, 40 hours, 7 days a week. Spiritual entertainment, always happening here. This is where you get it all. No other place. See here. Scrolling through, trying to catch up to your comments. Where am I at here? Where am I at? Oh, not too far behind. See, you fast until noon to diet reasons, though. You got to be a priestess of summer. Hot priestess. Let's see here. You're on OMD 22 hours a week. Feels great. The Talking Bear with Tapes Lovely Pre-Tribulation. Talking bears? You talk to bears. I don't think bears would make good conversations. Most of them want to eat you. Let's see. Apple pie for you. Joseph the artist is here. Good to see you, Joseph the artist. You should watch the show Preacher if you're into certain kinds of role play. Preacher, really? I remember watching that the one called The Apostle. That was with that one famous actor did it. It wasn't like a Christian. It was just the culture of the Southern preacher is what it was about. It was interesting. I have Satan's in the background. These are cultural symbols, sir. Please don't use discrimination here. We don't allow bigotry on our channel. These are my cultural Celtic symbols here. I don't appreciate people that discriminate against me for being Celtic. I think it's unfortunate that people like yourself have no culture about the diversity that we find in the world. And I think it is unfair. Good morning, Crazy Carl. Good to see you. You've been in a conversation with AI many times. It didn't work out between you. So you went beyond the plastic. You went right to the interface. Not as fun. Oh, my. Let's see here. Whenever the bard says, go up and give it a touch. Well, you're not supposed to put your penis on the screen, sir. Oh, my goodness. I'd get a little giggle, too, if I was putting my ding-a-ling on the screen. This is your finger. I want you to touch it with your finger. I'm not putting my finger out there so you can put your wiener on my finger. You're supposed to be touching that little thumb up there. Oh, my goodness. Such perversion here. This must be a South African thing. Oh, man, where are we at here? Your neighbor complains of sleep paralysis. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible condition. Well, you missed that one. That's all right. It happens. Trail cameras are cool. Well, maybe I'll invest in that. That would be a great investment. I'd hide it up in a tree so no one could steal it from me. You really like it? Good. Uh, um, it probably. How much are they? Are they expensive? And that would be great if you can have like a constant stream to it, and then I could put it up on my channel, Grove Cam. You can watch all the wild boars and the deers and the bears and all of those fun people. What are we talking about? Spiritual entertainment. JTE. See, evil god of homework strikes again. Yeah, my turtle has this like half of a log that it goes and digs under, and it was like backed up into it like it was a garage. Like, oh, that'd be a great picture to take right there. Let's see here. Celtic symbol of protections and protection star. No, these are both Celtic symbols. Now, what Celtic people did with these symbols is many, many things. For me, they are cultural symbols. That is why I have them there. Yes, we are Celtic Druidic people here. Good morning, Trinity Ivy Moon. Nice to see you, our good friend. Hope you are doing well. Just in time for the tortoise. Yeah. Wake up, little babies, it's work time. Has the mascot of the cauldron visited the grove? No. They would be in competition with all of the other tortoises that are out there. I would probably bury it out there if it ever passed away. But it goes in my backyard, and it starts running around, and then it'll dig a hole somewhere in the backyard. Now, one day we lost it. Everyone was crying and getting mad and frustrated. We're all running around the backyard, and it buried itself right next to the entranceway to the house. So no one thought to look there. Everyone's looking everywhere in the yard. They'll run, and then they'll dig a hole, and then they're gone. So I couldn't bring it out to the grove to play. The backyard is good enough for it. Yeah. And another problem is you have to watch it, because fire ants could kill it. Yeah, fire ants are a nuisance to tortoises down here in the south. Let's see here. Yeah, it's nice to see our Borg friend here. Yeah, him and Captain Jean-Luc Picard, when they show up. How old is my tortoise? I think it is about 4 to 6 years. That's my guess. It hasn't started to lay eggs yet, so I think it is still young. We rescued it from a terrible, terrible circumstance, being at a pet store, trapped in a little cage with another tortoise. I mean, it was so small. It was terrible, the way that animals are treated at pet stores. Some are good, some are bad, right? Just the way it was just stuck in this little. It pisses me off when I see animals in cages that should be treated better. I'm doing well. Let's see. Gary, what do you worship? My wife. That's it. Nobody else. Just my wife. That's it. Nobody else. Richie, Richelle, you think I am a Satanist? No, there's certainly Satanists here. I am not one of them. I don't worship the devil. Worship isn't required in Druidry. You're going to a meeting that's struggling with stuff. Well, I hope that you can work that out. I'm glad that there are places that you can go with people of like mind, and you can find encouragement in such places. It's very important. I got a pendant of an airbender. Here, we got another person here who is ignorant of culture. and is insulting my ancestry. I don't think that is appropriate, sir, to engage in bigotry. And just because I have Celtic heritage, I think that's quite unfortunate that you do not know people's cultures and ethnicities. Oh man. Preacher is a good show, but it's hard to explain in a YouTube chat room. Yeah, I think I've seen it before. Doesn't he go around kicking people's asses and stuff? Yeah. I literally suck. Wow. Are you a child? I mean, why are you talking this way? I was just touched. That's hilarious. Can you swallow? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Look at see Dexter's on here. Good to see you, Dexter. Always nice to see you for your spiritual entertainment in the morning. It's the music. I gotta turn it. I can barely hear it. There's a little bit louder there. We can hear it now. See, in South Africa, we greet each other with a ritualistic tip touching. Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's then you really, you can be open with people more when you do tip touching, right? Go around touching each other's genitals. Like, oh, we're all friends here now, aren't we? They bite. Let's see here. Shit, where am I at? Oh my. Oh my. Is it native to your area? tip touching, the new cultural phenomena of South Africa. Yeah. Let's see. The Viking symbol of protection tattooed on your arm and a few others. I'm old ancestry from Iceland. You're paying tribute to your Nordic heritage by having all of these wonderful protection runes on you. Malik, what Trollson? What is it? Cheers, friends. Gotta go. Take care. Sir Flame Drop. Oh man, Randy. Keradwin 1513. Greater love has no woman than to give her cauldron to her friend. Thank you. I never knew about that verse. Keradwin 1513. And the goddess said unto them, greater love has no woman than to give her cauldron to a friend. Look at that. That's a new verse. I'm going to make a YouTube short on that on Saturday, promoting the goddess. Thank you, Brother Randy. Without people that are devoted to Keradwin like you, we make the world a better place. Come to the goddess. Christian fundamentalists, look at Randy here. He is promoting the goddess. He knows the scriptures of Keradwin. He is going out into all the world. Greater love has no woman than to give her cauldron to a friend. Look at that. That's the message of the day. How are you giving your cauldron to others? How are you bringing them into the hour? That is the message of today. Thank you, Randy. Brother Randy of the Cauldron of Keradwin. Glad to have you here. Billy Elliott. Sir Bard, hello. I have been studying hard. You reignited your solace. Thank you. Please praise the doctor and lovers of note. Well, I get people's solaces up all the time. I am quite skilled at it. Yeah. I'm glad that I reignited yours. Usually people have to take medication to do that. But sometimes my words, they just get you up, right? Thank you for sharing that, Billy, with all of us here today. You have a runic symbol prosperity on your right arm. Oh, shit. Where am I at here? Let's see. If I remember right, the main guy has some kind of vocal ability. The voice can force people to do what he wants. Even angels and demons in the show. Interesting. Sounds interesting. You have a First Nations prayer turtle tattoo on your right leg. Look at all these wonderful tattoos. What do you connect in the spirit world? What do I connect? What do you mean by that? What do I connect? Like train tracks? Spiritual train tracks, like having my Lionel set from my past come into the future, following all of the trail of the tracks being put together. What do you mean by that? I don't understand. What do you contact? You are saying contact. See, I'm too illiterate. I'm illiterate. Contact in the spirit world. Well, let's see here. I've always wanted to contact like people like entertainers like Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll. I would love to get him up on the spirit line. You're live on the spirit line. This is Elvis. Who do I have with me today? It is your bard, Elvis. I am a big fan. And start having a conversation. Do you remember, Elvis? I saw you at Burger King in Kalamazoo, Michigan when I was a child, when everyone thought you were dead. But now you are dead from old age and probably high blood pressure and cholesterol. Constipation never ended his life. I don't know if people know that or not, because he did so much opioids, he couldn't go to the bathroom. And that's one of the factors of the death of Elvis. Think about that. Don't do drugs. They make you full of shit. Oh, man. Let's see. You have a cool man, mountain man. You have a daisy tattoo on your toe. There's a song that goes with it. Oh, how romantic. How romantic. I can't do tattoos. I always want the Dragon Balls and Shianuran on your back. But I hate to break it to you. Dragons don't have penises and testicles. So your dreams and hopes of having a dragon with private parts, they're more like birds, I think, in their procreation. Dragons are magical as well. They don't need these private parts. So I hate to break it to you. Could you imagine, like you're playing Dungeons and Dragons, one swoops down, like wrecking balls, destroying homes, or getting knocked out by dragons' testicles. They don't have private parts. They don't have. Let's see here. Nathan and his companion Gucci are here. Good to see you. Can you imagine having lug your cauldron over to a friend's house? Yes. Oh man. Yeah. That's the message, right? You have to. She said unto them, "Take up your cauldron and follow me." That's what she said. And she also said, if they ask you to take up a cauldron for them, go the extra mile with the cauldron. Take up your cauldron and follow her is the saying now of Keredut. Sounds exhausting. Your other tattoos aren't appropriate to talk about here. Oh, man. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Oh, let's see here. Scrolling through here. Could you imagine let's see. Hi there. Good to have you here. This is the cult of the Bardians. Yeah, we are all Bardians here. Trampos Master is here. Good to see you, our good friend. The cult of the Steely Dan. Yeah, we have many different devices we use for our rituals. Mother always said to stay away from cults, but you guys look really trustworthy. Yes, leave your money with us. Go over there, down to the money button, and give a donation. What you give now, you will receive back 100-fold. Make $1,000 vow of faith today. Let's see, rabbits. Oh, man. Fine-tuning time for you. Candy is in the van. You also have Odin's ravens on your back. That's wonderful. What a beautiful way to display your ancestors and their experience on your body. Let's see here. He was bricked up. Is that why he changed to rubber dolls? I don't think that's accurate, my bard. Dragons definitely have penises. Have you seen a dragon with a penis? I have never seen a dragon with a penis, ever. Thank you. You have made a $2 of our faith. Look at this. Brothers and sisters, you will be blessed 100-fold. And if you keep donating, I will send you the Bard's hand sanitizers. You pay shipping and handling. For $1,000 of our faith, you will receive the same hand sanitizer that has touched my hand and has been recycled back into the canister. $1,000 of our faith today. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Thank you for your donations to the spiritual entertainment there. Look at that. Look at all. You're going to be blessed 100-fold, brother Cypher. 100-fold there. 100-fold. Let's see here. Dragons don't have penises. Someone needs to call the bad dragon dildo company. Yeah, give flying strap-ons now for the poor dragon people. We're having a hard time. The dun snenches as the myths you speak of, Sir Bard Solus's light. You regenerated your curiosity into this. Oh my! I have sparked an interest in you, indeed, have I not? Yeah, look at that! All the excitement that I generate in the human body for some people. Thank you, my Irish friend here. No, it's the eternal dragon from Dragon Ball Z. There are 7 magic balls you gather to summon Shuren to grant you a wish. And the wish is, I wish dragons had private parts. Is what your ultimate wish is. Thank you for clarifying that dragons do not have genitals that hang down. You know, could you imagine that, right? That's like the dream of every D&D bard, to be able to engage in that. Bad dragon is your tip, Brian. Oh my goodness. Yeah, how do they breed? They're magical, right? The evidence is provided by. Oh man, where am I at here? Let's see, scrolling through here. Take up your cauldron and follow Keradon. Thank you, Brother Gary. Take up your cauldron, brothers and sisters. You have the Gun Shi Yin shrine set up. Fluorite Gun Yin, a antique dragon made by bronze and red dragon quartz. Look at that. How wonderful. Home Flanders, you are Merlin. Welcome, Merlin. We are glad that you are here. Yeah, where is Jesus going, Gary? Oh, man. I can't believe people are calling me Jewish on here. This is ridiculous. Bardians of the Galaxy Unite, Lone Bolt. Our wonderful Christian apologist is here, Lone Bolt. Home Flanders, for real, no politics. Yeah, we are into that. Kimberly, nice to see you. Good to have you here, Kimberly. See, where are we at here? In the Duns, it says Keradon was in Ireland with the Cauldron of Plenty, the unwet one. Really? I never heard of that before. Interesting. Remember the 90s when the churches were selling holy spring water? They're still doing that. Oh, they are the magic carpet cleaner from Jesus Christ himself. You will always be able to clean your floors with this holy product from the springs of Israel. mixed in with the holy anointing, going back to the time of Moses. The best kind of Christian carpet cleaner you will ever have. Yeah, nice to see you, Kimberly. Good to have you here for your spiritual entertainment in the morning in the Church of the Cauldron here. Oh, let's see here. Oh, Atmos, praise Talos. Bring down the Thalamor, bitches. Yes, we don't like your kind here. You are taking the religion out of Skyrim. We cannot have that. Caused a whole civil war. That's what they wanted, to weaken us, the Thalamor. They wanted a civil war to happen. That's what they wanted. Praise Talos. Let's see here. It's a real one, the Bad Dragon Company. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Usually a standard wish is bringing someone back from the dead, or standard villain wish is immortality. Yeah, well, they need to mix it up there. They need some diversity with that. Asking for dragons to be hung, I think, is more appropriate. They always want immortality and get surprised when they feel pain. Oh my. Oh my. I'll be back. Hugs to you all. Thank you, Smeagol. Campbell, dim-witted wienery. Frodo, there's no Frodo here. There's just the bard, sir. Canterbury became too scary for the Irish. That's why her cauldron moved to Wales. These are some interesting tales. I've never heard of that before. Sir, I believe we have a silver. Interesting. I never heard of that before. What are your rabbits called? Mr. and Mrs. That's my rabbits. My tortoise is called Tortoise. I know, I'm very original. When I go out to the heart of my grove, my tree, I say, hello, tree. It's just, I'm very original at my naming. Wanu wave. The Triskelly is one of the symbols of the region you are from. It's in Brittany and France. Yeah, that's why I trace my surname is to Brittany, or my ancestors of my surname. Now, I don't share much of their DNA anymore, but their surname I have. Do you connect with deity? Gary, do I connect with deity? Yes, why not? Why not? I try to connect with my wife as much as possible for health reasons. They are still offer holy oil for a donation. Oh, man. Jim Baker sells silver supplement that people are supposed to take instead of trusting their doctors. Your uncle got heavy metal poisoning from it. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, my goodness. The deity pudding, your God looks like Megan Fox and wears fishnets. Thank you for your contribution, sir. Oh, I can't believe people were, that silver stuff. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Then somebody would take, I forgot what the element was, but it makes your skin turn silver. They had a guy turn like purple on Oprah. I don't know if you remember that guy. And then there was that cult, the Mother of God cult lady. She thought she was Mother God, and she started turning silver while she was dying from all of her drug abuse and alcohol abuse. And she turned silver at the end. I don't know if some of you watched that. The series called Mother of God on HBO. Lady, good to see you. Lady Sky, hope you are doing well. The first Roman scribes wrote the manuscripts. You have a chapter one that gives you chapter. Interesting. And I never heard of that before. Oh my goodness, here. You are new to the chat room. Well, welcome. I'm glad to have you here for your spiritual entertainment in the morning for me. The main villain in Dragon Ball Z supercharged his wish from mentality being 5 centimeters taller, and another character uses a wish for plastics. So the wishing is like a big deal in the series that you're watching. My bard, oh bard, I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you, Cool Hand. Thank you. You got to get to work. Oh, I know. I'm glad that you have stopped in to share the morning with us here. Let's see, where am I at? Sean is a town of old stories. It means they recorded the bard stories in exchange for land from local kings. The deal was land for recording history of the bards. Oh, that's beautiful, right? Where would it be without the history of our bards? Silver water is what it's called. Cola dial, silver. Yeah, interesting. The guy took iron supplements and turned himself blue. You remember him? Yeah. He completely like a deep, almost purple. The guy was on Oprah. I don't know if he's going to look like that the rest of his life because he kept taking that stuff. I mean, it has some medicinal healing properties, but I don't think you're meant to take it every damn day. Let's see. Silver has healing properties, no doubt. Yeah, certainly. Revelation Design Canada. All Christians go to Holy Spirit world. Jesus was an alien. Look at that. You in your religion, Jesus is an alien. That what does he do? He saves you from what? What does he do? He's building a mothership to return to the world, right? In your religion of alienism, they were all like enslaved here to the reptilians, and one day the Christ mothership will return to gather the faithful in the mothership. Sounds like the rapture. I will join your Discord to share them for you. Yes, you are welcome to. There's a join button over there. For the price of a cup of coffee, you could become a part of our Discord community or be on here for several months, or one or the other, always commenting. So hang out, and one day you'll be able to join if you're not able to afford buying me a cup of coffee. We will certainly welcome you in the future. Silver has healing properties, but everything is a toxin in certain thresholds. Even water can be poisonous in excess. Yeah. People have died from overdosing on water, right? That's happened, right? Let's see. Once their belief systems are being allowed for their stories, it doesn't hurt the truth of the world. Be gentle, illuminated one, for the light can be blinding. Oh my, I am now the illuminated one. You get these wonderful, oh, I gotta go break something up real quick. Children are going at it. Be right back. Homework. Alrighty, I have returned to you. I have made my way back to you for your entertainment privilege. Yeah. Always here for you, the bard. Always at your side. Always here every day for you. A service to humanity I provide. All right. Where am I at here? Overdosing on water. Drowning. Yeah. A boy at a college drowned just by keeping himself overhydrated. That's terrible. What a terrible experience, right? Terrible. There was a lady who was trying to win a Nintendo Wii for her kids. The contest was called Wii for Wii. They had to drink as much water as they could. The water caused her brain to swell. That's terrible. That's terrible. Don't these people understand, common sense? That's terrible. When you do too much of something, you just don't go to the bathroom and it begins to harm your body. What a horrible tragedy to lose your parent in such a way who is trying to help you have a good time. That's terrible. I'm sure that there was a big lawsuit from that, right? People in her family against the corporation or whatever that would encourage such behavior. Gary, holy, holy, holy is Ceridwen of the Cauldron, and may the earth feel the Awen. Thank you, Brother Gary. We have so many people devoted here to Ceridwen. Look at this. Receive Ceridwen into your life. Be like Gary here. He is so devoted. He goes door to door. More than all of you should be ashamed. Gary knocks on the doors with the cauldron. He's got a miniature cauldron of Ceridwen. Knocks on the door with the cauldron. Doesn't touch it with his hand. It is the cauldron he brings, not himself. He does not touch the door. He knocks on the door with the cauldron. That's how devoted Gary is. It's not about you. It is about the cauldron. And when they answer the door, what does Gary do? He places the cauldron on his head. He has humility. He puts the thing on his head. And he talks through the cauldron because he doesn't want to be known. He wants Ceridwen to be known, not himself. He is a true person of humility, trying to make the goddess known, not himself. He even gives it a femme voice. Ceridwen is here to bring you the Awen. He goes real deep as a gentleman. And what devotion. Why aren't you doing this? Brothers and sisters, you need to hit the streets. Bring the cauldron of Ceridwen wherever you go. Go out into all of the earth and preach the Awen. Let people receive. He who receives from the cauldron will be inspired. He who does not receive will be left behind. No Awen for you. We'll give it all to Tellius. Come to the cauldron of Ceridwen. Brothers and sisters, receive it. Receive the Awen. Oh, let's see here. Oh, my. Oh, geez. You're a brown Ija. Oh, the wheel weaves as the wheel wills. Freddie, I am your priest. Yes, I am. There's no other that provides spiritual entertainment to you. I am the high priest of spiritual entertainment. Nothing more, nothing less, my friend. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Lady Swamp Hodag, good to see you. You want Gary to come to your house with a cauldron on his head. Look, there's so many people out there. The harvest is ripe for the Awen. But there are a few people who want to be the laborers. The cauldron of Ceridwen. Few will take up the cauldron and follow the goddess. She said, if you want to be a follower of mine, you must take up the cauldron and follow me. Where are you? Who are the ones that are devoted to the cauldron of the goddess? So very few. She said the way is few, and few get the Awen, is what she says, right? Is what happens. Goin takes it all in the end. There is an end times, brothers and sisters. It will come upon us. Goin will take all the Awen for himself and become Taliesin. This is the destiny. Now is the time to come to the cauldron of the goddess, to receive the Awen. Come now before it is too late. Behold, Ceridwen stands at the door and knocks. She wants you to come into her cauldron. Do you have what it takes? Can I get an Awen, brothers and sisters? Arwen. Let's see, where are we at here? You are from Australia? You wonder where you were raised into Druidism or something? You chose it. I chose it for myself. There's a video that I have called Why Druidry, where I explain to you in 3 minutes why I chose Druidry amongst all of the other spiritualities in the world, why I chose the Druid's path. Go check it out. Let's see here. When the wind that gave this age's birth, even the myth will be forgotten. Oh, you're quoting the Wheel of Time again. You have some real devotees to the Wheel of Time. It's a great show and book series. Am I Satan, Adrian? Yes, I am Satan. I'm just doing work. You know, it was your father. He kicked me out of heaven. So now I am here amongst all of you, just trying to get by. You know, I used to be a glorious angel. I would glow and fly with my harp. You're great. I'm an angel. And then one day I got in an argument amongst the humans. I'm like, how come they get to have all the fun down there? They're having sex and, you know, doing all this stuff down there. And so because I was complaining, I got kicked out. The God doesn't like complaining. He doesn't allow you to go into promised land if you bitch. So I was thrown down here. Now I'm on earth, and I'm just trying to make a living here. I'm trying to walk amongst, human beings to feel, I got what I wanted. They kicked me out of heaven. Now I am down here running around, and it's terrible out down here. I want to go back. I shouldn't have complained, because look what happens when you're down here. All kinds of problems. Everyone's bitching about their religions all the time, and everyone is bitching all the time down here, or whining. We didn't get that upstairs, but, I'm trying to make an army to take back heaven right now. I'm trying to recruit people, get the mark of the beast, like and subscribe. That's what I'm offering here. Later on, I'm going to have like a branding iron that I'm going to heat up and stab on your forehead, 666. You don't want it then. That's when I'm like pulling recruits out, like, drafting them in. Now is the time to join the devil's army. Like and subscribe. Later on, you're going to regret it, because I will brand you in the head with 666 on your forehead. It will hurt. You'll be able to be in the army still, but this is a more humane offer that you could take now rather than later. Why wait to the end? But so now is the time. Join the army. ST. See, where are we at? Where are we going here? Good morning. Our good friend from the land of Wales is here. Blake, good to see you. Good to have you here. Mike, you are a cult leader in training. Yeah, I was one for a while myself. I learned, I tried to join various cults throughout the world to learn their ways and teachings, because I planned on getting my own cult when I grew up. And that's what I'm doing here. This is my cult that I now have. So hang in there, friend. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't get castrated. I mean, these are all mistakes that you find in some cults and stuff. And if you're going to have orgies, just don't be you. Invite everyone to the orgy. Community is very important when you're running a cult. Community is like number one. It shouldn't just be about you. If you're having an orgy, it's very important that everyone is welcome to it, not just you. That's been a past mistake of many cult leaders. They just want it to be them, and that's not fair to the community. They want to have an orgy too. It shouldn't be just you having the good time. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Hail the ancestors. Is Satan in the room with you right now, Aiden? Are you communicating with the devil? Do you have a direct line to Beelzebub? Let's see, in training, yeah. The Windman Designer. The pain means it's working. What kind of work are we doing here? You loved the show after season 1, The Wheel of Time. Yeah. I liked it all. I thought it was quite enjoyable, all of it. As I never read the books. I think I played the video game. I'm pretty sure I played the video game. The older one where it's like Zork. You have many bills to pay, Satan, if you're here. You owe me half the utility bills and rent. Well, there's lots of Satans out there. I'm just the one that got kicked out. The other ones that are running your countries and your neighborhoods, those are different than me. There's lots of devils out there. But, I'm unique. I am unique. Let's see, where am I at here? Oh, shit. Where am I going here? Season 3 nails it. You enjoyed it? And all welcome equal in depravity. Yeah, all are welcome here. Oh, we do not discriminate against you. We have people who are all kinds of perverts come on here, and weird people, strange. I don't discriminate against you. We had someone on earlier who was touching their private part on the screen when they were talking to us. Like, what? As long as you like and subscribe, I don't judge people. Adults take responsibility for their actions. Hive mind zealots blame Satan. It is much sexier when you have a scapegoat. Yeah, thank you, Brother Trampus Bowmaster, servant of Caledwin, in his wisdom here today. Let's see. Castration is for premium members only. Yeah, castration is optional, and so is circumcision. We can do them both together in a ritual, or we can separate it as well. We can mix it up too. We can go like one gonad at a time and like cut the foreskin in 4s, or there's all kinds of different ways we can do it for you in our cult. Dude, pretty sick. I can be. Yeah, I can be. The number branding inquisitor. Yeah. We don't want to do that. We really don't. We'd rather you just like and subscribe rather than later on. Oh, man. Where are we at here? Let's see. What an evil person. Okay. Where am I at here? Scrolling through here. No politics or spam or bigotry. F God. Crime Zerk. Crime Zerk. You don't like deities? You are upset? You want to like and subscribe and join the devil's army here? Yeah, tell him the devil, yeah. Silliness. He says, F the devil. Like that does anything. Yeah. Oh, man. The devil's oh, damn. Oh, everywhere you look, there's a Satan. American evangelicalism. Yeah. The Book of Satan. They have like a guide to all things devil, right? They have all these little booklets that they have all symbols in them. Like they'll have the pentacle and the triskelion here. They have all of these books of symbols and rituals that are considered devil, right? And what food you can eat and everything. Oh, man. Let's see. You're talking about doggy styles? What kind of things are you people doing to my screen here? It's really bizarre. Some of your behavior is really bizarre. I think I was telling my wife, the way that people talk makes me want to go back to church. It's so corrupting, learning all the behaviors in the world outside of Christianity, being exposed to all this on a daily basis. What is it doing to my mind? I mean, I have a canister of bleach that I keep over there, just in case it gets too bad on here. Some of the very deranged forms of behaviors, right? Oh, look at that. We have come to a conclusion, brothers and sisters. I will return to you tonight for more of a meditation as we welcome the evening of the full moon. That is the new moon eclipse, the blood moon, will happen at 6 a.m., 24 hours or 20 hours from now. But I'm going to welcome it in tonight. I plan on staying out to the darkness in my grove, hopefully seeing the moon. So come join us tonight at 5:30 to 6 p.m. around there, Eastern Standard Time, as we welcome the, what is it called, the worm moon tonight. We will see you all tonight.